Okay, you guys, so we are back with another video. Cardi B wants Tasha K to be grilled over her finances. There's a new court filing. Tasha K, I blame you. You know why I blame you? You are the reason why Pri was at the Super Bowl with this woman's man. You are the reason why the entire world knows that Pri was at the pre-Super Bowl field with this woman's man. So, since I can't attack Pri, because if I attack Pri and if I come for Pri, the man is not going to want to have anything to do with me again. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come for you, Tasha K, because if I come for Pri, the man is not going to talk to me. So I'm going to come for you. You owe me. I'm not going to forgive you. I'm not going to forget it. And I'm not going to move on. Yes, I believe this is why this is happening now. I believe the timing of it all is super calculated. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I digress. But CardiB has filed new court documents. She wants a review of Tasha K's social media earnings, everything. She wants bank account transactions and everything. You guys know it was a couple years ago that Cardi B sued Tasha K for defamation because Tasha K made some statements about Cardi B. One of those statements was, Cardi B allegedly having an STI, and Tasha K also made some comments about Offset. Cardi B wasn't happy about it because Tasha K was calling Offset a deadbeat dad, and Cardi B told her she was going to sue her, and Tasha K was like, I don't care how, come for me how, you can always come for me. That moment still lives rent-free in my head. I kid you guys not. It lives, if someone says what's the one thing on the internet that lives rent-free in my head, it would be that moment. Tasha K, I don't know what she was on, but whatever she was on, I don't want any of it. No. You know what I would say? Like, in this case with Cardi B and Tasha K, I pray to God that I never have to hate someone this much. I pray to God that if I'm ever put in such position, I would focus on healing from this situation, healing wherein I can move on and forgive the person. Am I saying that Cardi B should do the same? No. I'm not saying that she should do the same, because we're all different people. And I've been looking at the comments on the internet, and many people have been saying Tasha K deserves it. And they're saying Tasha K was wrong, and they don't blame Cardi B. But I don't know how people look at the side of justice. I don't think justice should ever be one-sided. I think that wrong is wrong and right is right. And what Tasha K did, the truth, I don't know when the truth will ever be revealed, because I listen to when people talk, I listen to when they talk. And there's a lot more to this case than I believe than what the public is realizing. There were some things said from Tasha K which many people did not caught on to, but this case is one messed up situation. I'll say that much. It is very much one messed up situation. But what I'm going to say is this. I'm not saying Tasha K is right. I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying what she did is right. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that people need to learn to heal and move on. If you don't heal, you will never be able to choose a good partner in life. And if you don't learn to forgive people, because you have committed wrongs too, Haven't Cardi B committed crimes too? Yes. Hasn't she done wrongs too? Yes. Was she ever held accountable for those? No. Cardi B needs to learn to heal and move on. Are you going to spend $10 million to get $4 million in the name of principle? I think she needs to have some seniors around her to teach her about the value of life, what is most important in life. When it comes to money, money is not a discipline. Money is not a discipline. You being determined to suffer someone and take someone through sufferation because that person has hurt you, and especially in the way that it was done from Tasha K, I think this case is just played out. I think it is played out. And if Cardi B was my friend, I would say to her, move on, but she's not my friend. If she was my daughter or friend, I would say, you have already won. You have already proven your point. Move on. Forgive her. It's gonna be hard, but forgive her. That is what I would do. But I understand that we're not all the same people. But what they're now saying, according to reports, Cardi B is demanding blogger Tasha K show up for an examination of her finances in person and turn over her bank records just months after the two ended their battle over millions of dollars owed, TMZ has learned. According to docs from Tasha K's bankruptcy case in Florida obtained by TMZ, the WAP rapper is demanding Tasha's company produce records relating to her income from YouTube and other social media accounts. Cardi also wants copies of Tasha's tax returns. The movement comes months after Cardi and Tasha worked out a deal in March 2025 when Tasha agreed to pay off a portion of the $3.9 million she owed. The debt stemmed from a defamation lawsuit brought against Tasha over allegations of drug use and bad behavior. I didn't even remember the drug use part. So how is it that Tasha K cannot accuse Cardi B of drug use, but Cardi B can accuse Nicki Minaj of drug use? How? Double standards. According to the deal, Tasha K said she would pay $1.2 million over the span of 5 years. Tasha also agreed not to trash talk Cardi on her social media platform. The agreement called for Tasha to turn over financial records every quarter. So that was their initial agreement, for Tasha K to turn over her financial statement every quarter. If I was Tasha K needs to get an attorney, a big time attorney, and shut the shit down. You know what I'm remembering? I'm remembering Tasha K saying that a media company that wants to work with her offered to clear the outstanding balance. And she agreed, right? Because they wanted to have Tasha K legally binding to an agreement. Tasha K agreed with them. Tasha K said the media company reached out to Cardi B's people and they never responded to the offer. If I was Tasha K, now that I'm remembering that, I would not give her a dime or a dollar out of my pocket. And I'm saying this unapologetically. Now that I'm remembering that, I would not give her a dime or a dollar. They would have to lock me up and throw away that mother effing key. I would not give her a dime or a dollar, because if you want your money, you have won the case, the world knows that you've won the case, I would take the money and move on with my life. Someone is offering to pay you, I would take the money and move on with my life. But evidently, I think Cardi B wants Tasha K to suffer. And seeing Tasha K suffer is not going to put an end to your problems. Your men are going to still cheat on you. That's just the truth. And if you have bad taste in men, you're going to still move on to have bad taste in men. And that's just the truth. But when you're healed, you can see the light. You said, Stephen Diggs said, let me heal you. And look at what he's doing. That is his method of healing you. But honey, I should be, I'm gonna be tuned in for the shit show. I am. And looking back at that clip that Tasha K did, let me reiterate this and let me say it again. She was wrong. Yes, she was. But we all have done horrible things that are not right against each other. Cardi B herself has done things that are not right against each other. Most recently, when Tasha K made a post after it was alleged that Stephen Diggs had beaten up his chef, and Tasha K made a post saying you should not get, no third party should be involved, right? She dragged Tasha K, and she said that Tasha K has to be working to take care of her husband, and Tasha K is ugly, and Tasha K is gonna be on her hospital bed paying her forever. And you know what? This is double standards at this time, because you sued someone for speaking negatively on you, but the same thing that you did, you turn around doing it to the same person, and you're standing up for your legal rights, right? You got an offer to be paid. You did not want that offer because you're determined to see this woman suffer. You want this woman to suffer, right? And the truth of the matter is there's going to become a time when this woman is going to pay you off the 3 points. I don't know how far Tasha K is in her payment at this point, but there's going to become a time when Tasha K pays it all. And then after Tasha K pays it all at that point, what are you going to do? Take her back to court for something else at that point? Or is it that you're going to move on to someone else and keep blaming other people for how you're feeling? You know, because girl, you keep making some bad choices out here. And that's just the truth. Like, there's so much about this case that I want to say, but I realize that not many people pay attention to details, and as such, I'm not going to say it. There's so much I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because a lot of people don't pay attention to details, right? But if I was Tasha K, I wouldn't give her a dime. I would not. If a company if you want your money and a company has offered to pay you and you're refusing the money, I wouldn't be giving you a dime. I would not. I would not. And especially if I know that in my heart, I have regrets over my actions and I regret my actions, I would not pay you. I would not. I would be moving on with my life. And I would say, Your Honor, this woman doesn't want money. She wants retaliation. She wants something more than money that I can't give her at this point. Only God can give it to her. And I would tell the judge that I would not be giving her any money because she refused the offer. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your take and leave your comment below. Peace.